That was
is.
a big one. My acting teacher was very big into mewing and meowing, or mooing and meowing, and then you had to
Mooing?
like kind of simulate an orgasm. Yes.
No, what?
Yes.
You should.
This
Hey,
is
you should have called.
Daryl Philippi.
You should have called an administrator.
No, he was the best acting teacher I've ever had. He taught me so much, but it was weird.
The only one that I remember is
It was like you were breathing through your asshole, and then you had to like speed up your breathing. He wasn't like, all right, stand around and come. He was like,
Oh
stand
my
around and breathe through your asshole, and you breathe through your asshole, and when you do that,
you said orgasm, breathe through your asshole, and come. And the just
welcome to Flight 815.
season 4. We are
Season 4.
the horniest season ever. That's where we're
is.
starting.
Well,
Yeah.
that's got its moments.
Well, this one wasn't. I don't
It had its moments.
think. Okay, all right. Well, I'm excited to hear what your thoughts
Ben was
were
being a little bit coquette.
with Rousseau.
A little bit, yes, but I'm more mad with Jack
I got
and
the word.
Locke.
Okay,
When
I
he
got the
was like-
word.
When he was like, "Can I
Watch.
please go with Locke?"
Yeah. There's a chair in the corner of the hotel room type situation.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
That-
What? Who are we cuck cheering?
I thought he was when he was watching the hug, like the Jack Kate hug. I mean, he was
yeah, a
being
little bit.
diabolical.
Yeah, I meant when Jack and Locke, when he goes up to Jack and he's like, "Can I please go with Locke?"
Oh yeah, okay. Whoops.
But
Sorry.
also, yeah, he was, and like watching enough to be like, she took the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I know it was like diabolical, right? It was an evil
Yeah.
Ben, but the way it was framed, I was like,
Loved him.
is
I
he
think he's so
enjoying
funny.
himself? Does he love
always
this?
is. He loves it. He loves getting his ass kicked. I think that that's the only way his character makes sense, is because he's constantly getting his shit beat in, and like there's got to be some masochism there because he just keeps getting himself into those situations and then kind of like reveling in it. He's like tied to the tree in this one and beat to hell.
I know, but that seems like so much more like a Sawyer or a Michael thing because Ben doesn't strike me from his experience on the island as a guy who's like getting into a ton of physical altercations. He's kinda like-
Exactly. He has to birthday boy beg his way into somebody hitting him.
Oh,
and
okay.
that's what he's always cruising for.
Yeah.
That's why he's always lying and being a little bitch. He's like, hit me, hit me, hit me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's fine.
Maybe.
I mean,
Who could say?
I'll meet you there. I don't know if I'm there yet, but
Yeah.
I can meet you there.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Charlie.
Yeah, they had me
Officially.
they had me for a second.
Really? Oh,
They
when he
did.
showed up
They
at
did.
the
And
yeah.
you know the worst part is like I knew Dave existed,
Right.
and I still found myself thinking, no, he is there. No, he.
And
Wait.
when he slaps Hurley and you have to take a minute to be like, Dave was throwing shoes at him.
Yes.
You gotta remember.
I was
Yeah.
like, what? But like honestly, and especially at this point, there are no rules.
Yeah.
Like, did he die on the island? But the island is not reality, and maybe he lived on the in a different reality back home. Like I had like 1,000 questions. Then Hurley
Yeah.
counted to 5, and I felt really dumb.
Well,
I was like, he might be alive.
yeah.
He might actually be alive.
No.
We're doing this.
But Hurley's special in that sort of way.
I know, it was crazy. And then
Yeah.
because he was talking to Charlie, and he was like, I'm gonna count to 5, and he said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit it! That's how it be sometimes. That's how it be.
Welcome to welcome to Monster Truck Monday.
Pew pew pew.
Welcome to Flight 815. Today we're talking about the first episode of season 4, the beginning of the end. And this is a Hurley-centric season premiere, which is really exciting. We see Hurley in the. Do we want to go ahead and call them flash forwards? Is that what we're allowing ourselves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, in the flash
Yeah.
forwards, we have Hurley in a fucking car chase because he saw something that startled him in a convenience store. He has a high-speed car chase. Jack sees it on his TV and is like, damn it. And he gets pulled over and arrested. And then they send in Michael Cudlett's Abraham Walking Dead, Ana Lucia's partner, to question him, which I think is crazy. I feel like there's a weird conflict of interest. But he goes in to question Hurley and tries to ask him stuff about the plane and blah, blah, blah. And then eventually he sees Charlie through the like two-way mirror thing, kind of drowning like he did, and freaks out. And then Michael Cudlitz comes back in and he's like, what are you doing? Do you want to get sent to the loony bin? And Hurley's like, yes, please.
Please,
so
sir.
They send,
Can I have some more, sir? Please.
Yes. So they send him back to the institution that he was previously in. He is seemingly kind of at peace there. He plays some Connect 4 with a guy who's not Leonard. Lance Reddick shows up as Michael Abaddon and as a visitor for Hurley. And is like, yeah, I'm a lawyer for Oceanic. We heard about what happened. We heard that you're here. We want to get you into a better facility. And Hurley is very suspicious of him, asks for a business card. Lance Reddick, Michael Abaddon, can't produce a business card. And so he tells him to leave, and he does. And then later, Hurley is still in the institution. He's hanging out outside. Some guy comes over to him and is like, hey, there's a man watching you. Hurley turns, and it's Charlie, who approaches him and confirms that he is dead, but that he is also appearing to Hurley, and tries to tell him that he needs to go back to the island. And Hurley's not having it. And then he's hanging out, and Jack comes to visit him, and they play horse. And
Oh, they played ho-ho.
yeah, they played ho-ho. They didn't get to R.
Which I thought was a little cheeky double reference. Because when Hurley was talking to Charlie, he's like, you were standing next to the ho-hos.
Oh.
And then like 2 scenes later, they just do ho.
Okay.
No.
That's cute. No, I didn't register that, but I do like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was me
Just
trying
like
to...
his snack. They ho-ho.
Yeah.
And then Hurley's like, do you think maybe we need to go back? And Jack's like, no! And then, which is kind of crazy considering where we were at with him last episode. And then, which is clearly in the future, given the beard to show us that time has passed. But then Hurley is also like, I'm sorry I went with Locke. Which brings us to, on the island side of things, everything's kind of fucked. Hurley is coming back with everybody when he's getting ready to come back with everybody. He does a cannonball that he's always wanted to do, that he's wanted to do since he got to the island. At Bernard's encouragement, when he comes up from the cannonball, Desmond has returned and is like filling in kind of the big dogs, Saeed and Sawyer and them, about what happened. Hurley has to interrupt them several times to be like, where's Charlie? And then they're like, he didn't make it, I'm so sorry. And it's very sad. And then Desmond is like, well, what matters is that this is like not, the people on the boat are not who they said they were. That was Charlie's last message to us. We need to get over there and tell Jack to not call them. And people are like, he already called them. And so they truck it to where the other full frontals are. Up there, Naomi's disappeared. She's kind of done a Michael. Like, she was on the ground with a knife in her back, and then they turn around again, and she's disappeared. And Ben was like right in front of them, and so Ben before that goes to Danielle and is like, get Alex out of here. This is fucked up. And she goes, shut the fuck up, and hits him with her gun. And then yes, so Naomi's gone. Jack is like, Ben, where did Naomi go? He's, I don't know. He knows probably. She crawled away. They're about to follow her trail. Kate is like, that's a fake trail. We need to follow the real one. Jack's like, don't be fucking stupid, woman. She's not going to leave a trail. She's bleeding and hurt. And she's like, oh, okay. And then they like hug each other and Kate leaves. Jack follows the trail. It's a fake trail. Like Kate said.
Got him.
And then Ben is like, yeah, Kate took the satellite phone when she hugged you. And also, she was the only one right about the fake trail. But I didn't say anything because you beat me up, Jack. Sure. And so, cut to Kate is looking for Naomi. She has the phone. Naomi John Wicks out of a tree to tackle her to the ground.
Banana Land.
Yeah, absolutely.
Drops out of it. How'd she get up in the tree?
Kennedy.
She was minutes
crazy
from death, and she climbed up the tree.
She climbed
and
up
then
that fucking tree
literally,
and then threw herself out of it to
what are
knock
we doing?
Kate down.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's the wig. I think it's
the wig.
It's seeping into her brain cells.
I thought, what in the world? That's a weird move to just kind of perch up in the tree as you're dying.
Right.
just don't do that. Sorry.
Right.
Go ahead.
No, don't apologize. Leading up to all that, the people on the boat have been calling on the satellite phone, and they've kind of been like, yeah, Naomi's busy right now. She's gathering firewood. And they do that again right before Naomi tackles Kate. And they're like, hey. And she's like, hey, yeah, we're looking for her. And the dude's like, what do you mean you're looking for her? And then Naomi tackles, or Kate hangs up. Kate freaks out and hangs up on the guy. And then Naomi drops out of the tree to tackle her. And they wrestle for the phone. Naomi's got a knife to her throat. She's like, give me the phone and I'll talk to them. And so she gives the phone. She's like, George, it's Naomi. I'm really hurt. And she like kind of covers for them seemingly. She's like, yeah, I hit a tree branch on the way down, because Kate kind of appeased her while they were wrestling. She was like, that was John Locke. We would have never hurt you. Only John Locke would have. And she's like, yeah, I hit a tree branch on my way down. I don't think I'm going to make it. Tell my sister I love her. Bye. There you go.
Closure.
Yeah.
Closure. Sorry, I was laughing because I was thinking about Always Sunny and how Mac is in the show. And I imagine Dennis, like, she's taking a shit. And it's like 2 hours later. Where's Naomi?
She's still taking that shit.
She's still pooping, dog. I don't know. It's like they can't think of anything better.
She ate something weird.
Yeah. Danny DeVito's like, she's pooping. Say she's pooping.
Say she's pooping.
And they just do that for 2 hours straight. It's
it
a bad
feel
one.
A little like that. They meet up, or Hurley on the way back from the beach gets separated from everybody, runs into Jacob's cabin a couple of times and is like, I don't want to go there, and then it disappears. And then he's looking up at Locke, and he and Locke kind of talk it through. Locke's like, no, you're right, dude. We need to go tell them to get that girl out of here. We can't trust the people on the boat. And Hurley's like, okay. So they go. They finally get there. There's a beautiful Rose and Bernard reunion. There's a beautiful Jen and Son reunion. Claire comes out, and she's very obviously looking for Charlie. It's heartbreaking. Hurley's like, I'll tell her, and goes over and tells her that he's dead. They hold each other and cry. It's so, so sweet and so, so sad. And then immediately Jack comes out of nowhere and starts hitting Locke, which, sure. He takes the gun from Locke, the gun that Locke was threatening to shoot Jack with, and shoots him with it, but it's not loaded. It was never loaded because Locke was never actually going to shoot Jack, but Jack was going to shoot Locke. It's important. And, God, where are we? They have a big fucking schism argument about whether or not to trust the people on the boat, and they split off. Locke takes a group of people, including Hurley, Claire, Sawyer, Ben, and some others, to the old Dharma barracks, and Jack and Kate and the rest of them depart to like wait for the boat, look for the boat, have the satellite phone, and all of that. And then at the very, very end, Jack and Kate are kind of mourning Charlie, and they hear a helicopter. They go after the helicopter, and there's a little man that flew out of a parachute in the trees, and he goes, "Are you Jack?" And then the episode ends. And that's what you missed on Glee.
Yeah. Hey, come on. That was great. Yeah.
Missed important stuff.
No, I did.
Yeah.
No, it seemed like you did really well. No.
Mostly what was going down.
Yeah. I literally have no clue where to start.
Lots of shit.
Lots of stuff. I really. So what's his name? George Minkowski.
George Minkowski. Ooh, good ear.
Yeah.
Yes.
George subtitles.
Love that guy.
I'm an old man. I watch everything with subtitles. Especially the more that I've done this show, the more that I know that I have to watch it with subtitles because I miss so many little details.
I'm a subtitles guy also.
I guess I do want to start with the whole episode starting with Hurley going like full O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, it was a cool car crash.
It was like an homage to OJ is what it felt like.
A fruit stand. It was cool as hell.
Yeah, he was just going all the way out, and Jack's like pouring his morning vodka. It's like, oh,
he was badass.
Damn it. I know that's Hurley's car.
And he was. And
Hurley's not OJ.
Oh, shit. He was kind of in that moment.
He was in that moment, though.
Not the murdering part, but like the cool car chase part.
I was also thinking like,
if he did that,
I've never really had like a massive desire to commit like a violent crime. Okay. A car chase with like no consequences does seem super fun though. If I could do anything.
Yeah.
Like, don't you think you would like to get inside like a really fast car, like with a full tank of gas, just to kind of see how you're not going to hurt anybody else? No, no, I guess not. No.
Right.
Oh shit.
Right.
No.
Right.
Oh no. Well, never mind. It doesn't seem as much fun
drive,
now.
No, I drive like an 85-year-old man who's blind and drinking a smoothie. Like, I'm very, very safe, except I'm like always under the speed limit, always checking everything before I merge, all of that. But I'm also usually quite distracted.
Oh, so it's like that's what's the term I'm looking for? Where you're being super safe, but you're also being like really unsafe at the same time. Oxymoron.
Yeah.
There you go. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've always thought about like it'd be fun to get into a souped up car and just kind of see if you can get away.
I would be so anxious. I
would hate it.
I think it would not be fun for me.
Again, if I don't get hurt, nobody else gets hurt.
Okay.
Right? Just to see if you can win. Nobody ever wins though. That's they get the helicopters out. So
Yeah. Well, Hurley didn't win.
no, he had no intention to win. He was like running away. I don't know. Yeah, that whole thing was weird because I thought he's doing the hallucination thing again. It was pretty obvious, like when he looked up at the TV and he saw something. I don't know. I feel like we're going down that path again. Like Hurley's losing his mind, but he's not losing his mind now. It feels like he's losing his mind a lot less now.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like, not to be insensitive to any, like PTSD. Like he's being reminded of the things that he went through on the island.
Yeah.
Right? And like
the Charlie's death in this episode. And of course it's because like the last episode, Island Side, Charlie died. But Charlie's death in this episode is really, really haunting him.
Well,
and he, not even that he was there, but that he heard about it and he's thinking about it. And like the moment in the two-way mirror where Charlie swam in.
This whole thing worked so well for me for like the reason, because like when Jack comes out and punches Locke in the face, that was a hard swing. You have people like Jack, who I don't assume was like a big bare knuckle fighter before he landed on the island. I would have a little bit of reservation just like straight up punching people all the time if I got there. Does that make sense? Like they have resorted to violence. There's so much trauma on the island for all of these people. If you get back to the mainland, it's definitely going to affect you. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just feels like everything on the island that happened had some like mental repercussions on the way back.
For sure. Yeah, that brings me to Kaz Proctor not Kaz Proctor, Kendo the Friendo brought it up. But it is also something that I had in my notes to ask you.
Okay.
Something was mentioned this episode when Hurley was being arrested. He said, "Don't you know who I am? I'm one of the Oceanic Six." What does that mean to you?
I wrote that down. It's got to be the people on Jacob's list.
Okay.
The people that the people they kidnapped. Remember, they were like, they're not on the list.
And that's who the Oceanic Six are?
Well, I can't remember exactly who was on Jacob's list, but okay, it was Jack, Sawyer,
right?
Locke, Hurley, Kate. No, Saeed wasn't there. Who am I missing?
I don't think we ever got like an official who was and who wasn't. I think we got a few, but I don't think we got an official list of who was and wasn't on. This is not at all what I expected you to say. Sorry.
No, but no. I guess I thought they did because somebody was with them. Somebody tagged along and they were like, they're not on the list.
Sure, yeah. But we didn't, and we got like moments like that where someone said, "Oh, they're not on the list," or "She's on the list," or whatever. But we never got like a hard and fast. This is who is on the list, and this is who is not on the list, and it's encompassing.
Okay.
So we don't know how many.
So,
but maybe
the Oceanic Six are Jack, Kate, Hurley, Locke, Sawyer. Oh, who am I missing? I
don't know.
I want to say Saeed, but yeah, I'm gonna say Saeed.
Okay.
But maybe Michael's on there. But Michael and Walt are a tandem, so I could take Locke. No, Locke's on the list. I could take Sawyer off the list, and then I could go Michael, Walt, Locke, Jack, Kate, Hurley. There's my 6.
Okay.
There's my 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oceanic 6.
Sure.
There it is, right there.
Yes. I'm so sorry. This is
What do you mean sorry? Was that what you're sorry?
my reaction.
I just embarrassed myself?
No.
Oh, okay. But I wrote it down. I was like, I know she's going to ask me who the six are. So I've been thinking about it all day.
So what do you think the list is for then? Like, what is the list about? What is the list? What does being on the list mean?
Oh, gosh. How much time? We won't even talk about the episode if we can get into that because I have no idea. Like, because at the very end of the episode, Hurley's like, the island is calling us back.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to do whatever it takes. But I still don't understand the purpose of why they need to be on the island. Is it supposed to be a hell? Is it supposed to be an oasis? I don't understand like what it's supposed to be. Why would they need them? Are they meant to torture the six, or are the six meant to turn the island into something better?
I don't know.
Right? Like I'm trying to figure out like
your question.
Why are the six chosen? I don't know.
Right. I don't know. I can't wait to watch this season with you. That's crazy. The things you've said. The things that are coming out of your mouth.
Oh, okay.
Wowee, zooey mama.
Oh, also, Aunt Lucia's partner?
Yeah.
In love with her.
Yeah, I think so.
What do you call her? Gorgeous or beautiful? Said something?
Something like that.
She's smart.
But, like, he was also...
Capable.
He called her...
Sexy. What?
He called her AL. Do you remember that?
No, I didn't
the stupidest nickname. No. Like in the flashbacks that were her flashbacks back when she was living. They were hanging out. And he'd go, come on, AL.
No, that's so bad. Could you say Al? You don't say AL. You don't say
AL.
Al.
Is crazy. Like, I love a nickname that's initials of your first two names, but Ana Lucia is not the one for that.
No, it's not.
What do you mean, AL?
And you could talk me into Al. Al's kind of cute. It's a boy's name.
I don't agree, but sure, yeah.
It's better than AL.
Better than AL, yes.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I love Hurley running from the cops.
Yeah.
I love Hurley resisting arrest.
I know you love a good trope. Him being like, I'm going to go get a donut. Do you want one?
Yeah.
So we're doing the cop and donut thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a napkin on it so that we make sure and get your fingerprints. Yeah.
It's gonna be a little styrofoam cup of black coffee and a donut because that's what cops do apparently.
But Hurley didn't want one. He's smart. He said, no, don't bring me anything, and I'm not gonna touch anything that's gonna go in a trash can here, and you won't either. No, you're right.
They did kind of show him eating a few times.
Like chewing?
No, like when he was like painting.
Yeah.
They showed the food he was eating, and was that like pointed to like last time we saw him in an asylum, like he was struggling with food?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, okay. Or is that like the food thing's fallen by the wayside?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's a good thing to notice. I don't know if it is necessarily that he is struggling with disordered eating again, or if it was just like time for a snack.
The trauma of Jacob in the island. Yeah. Like you got houses popping up. Your friends are dying.
What about the moment where Hurley got separated from everybody and was suddenly at the cabin and then found Locke? Does that have anything to do with anything?
I guess it has to do with like
there was some whispering too.
Everyone keeps telling me Hurley's special. I guess Jacob's trying to speak to Hurley. That's the only thing I can come up with.
He's special.
Yeah. I guess he's special, and Jacob kept showing his house to him, and he basically kept opening the door. Come in. I'm here for Hurley saving the day. I don't know if I'm ready to say that I understand like why Jacob wants Hurley.
Sure.
But I guess if I could...
Did you see, this is Kendo the Friendo is still prompting me, but it's still things that I was going to ask. He could write this show. Did you see who was in the cabin? Or did you see anybody in the cabin?
Well, I saw the guy rocking in the chair.
Yeah.
I figured that was Jacob, the smoke monster, but I couldn't really see much. Yeah. Like the screen was real dark.
Faux show.
I don't know who poked their eye, though. Like whoever came out and looked through the peephole. Honestly, you know what?
We see a lot of eyes in this show.
You know what pissed me off? You know who I thought it was? Michael. That's his only good eye. The guy came in with the left eye, and I was like, oh, there's Mikhail.
You're still holding on to a lot of Mikhail-related rage.
Yeah, of course I am, because Naomi wakes up and goes away, and I'm like, well, so nobody dies.
How many times does it have to be explained to you that the island heals people, though? Like,
From
Yeah.
death?
Sometimes.
Only for the others?
That's crazy.
Only for the outsiders, not for the full frontals?
Locke can walk.
Okay, not from death, though. Like,
Locke got shot in the chest and left in a hole in the ground, and then got up and crawled out and walked to Jack, no problem.
it could have missed somebody. It could have missed. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Okay, call Jack
Walt,
for that.
like, appeared to him over the hole and was like, "You're gonna heal fast."
Okay, but he didn't go to see the light. It seems like Naomi did. It seems like Michael's done it 5 times. Just keep coming
well,
back.
Naomi is dead now. Kate said, "Now she
Yeah,
is dead."
sure she is. Sure, Naomi's dead. She's definitely gonna show back up.
Maybe. Maybe.
No, I have no idea. It's Jacob in the chair. But like, who's watching over Jacob? Nobody's watching over Jacob because the house moved. Right? The house moved locations. That's what I'm saying. The island is Jacob. The smoke monster is Jacob.
Well,
It can manifest itself into whatever.
Father, Son, Holy Ghost.
Yeah, exactly. Into physical form.
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe.
Because so the person in the chair is not real. It's the smoke monster. The smoke monster is Jacob. It's the one making all the decisions.
Is it not real or is it Jacob?
Well, it's real. It's not a real person. It's not like a person with a name.
But Jacob is a name.
But Jacob's the name. Okay, yeah, but okay, you're talking technicalities. Okay, you're asking me to come up with theories. It's hard.
I
to
know.
do
I'm
in-
having fun. I'm having fun.
It's hard
I'm
to do in the
laughing.
moment. Because it felt like that was a really good introduction to like, Hurley is a main. Hurley's the guy. Like, Island, Jacob showed themselves to Hurley. They've done it to Locke. Hurley's like gonna be the guy now.
Turn my mic on.
Turn Zoe's mic on.
Are you 4?
Yeah. Are you trying to say that the smoke monster is like a Scooby-Doo ghost and Jacob
Ooh.
is like the guy who's running the Scooby-Doo controls?
If
Is that what you're trying to say?
You
Where he's
meddling
real?
kids need to leave my
No.
island alone.
No.
Because you're like, the
no.
smoke monster's not real, but it's Jacob. And I'm like, so Scooby-Doo ghost.
Right.
Close, for sure. Definitely close. No, I'm saying
I would have thought so if it weren't for the projection.
kind of.
There's 7,000 mirrors on this deserted island.
You guys are teaming up on me, but no. I do.
Jacob's first mistake was showing off this wire. I noticed it when we came in. Isn't that right, Fred? Yeah, no, I like that, and I think that's what's going to happen.
That's 100% not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if there's a supernatural force at involved with the island, he has to put himself into a physical form that makes sense to people, and he's like his persona is Jacob.
I see.
Like he has to put himself into physical form, and Jacob is the physical form.
Okay.
Or somebody. Oh, jeez, I'm crepes. I'm going way too far. I'm like, I was like,
I love
or
it. Keep going.
Someone's running the island. They control the smoke monster, and they came up with Jacob. That's not as good, but I like it. Somebody on the mainland is controlling Jacob and the smoke monster, and they are literally sitting behind a computer, like playing an RPG game.
Xbox.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, and they're like, you know what? I have all the information on Jack, so let me manifest his dad. Right? They control the smoke monster, and the smoke monster's not being Jack or being the man from Tallahassee. He's Jacob, making all the calls.
So again, I'm still correct. He's a Scooby-Doo monster.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I'm going to write on that until it does.
I was gonna say that's a simplified version, but I'm a simple person, so that's pretty much where I'm at.
It's crazy here. It's crazy in this studio today. What about that little man that fell out of the sky?
Yeah, Georgie Minkowski.
Right. That does make sense, doesn't it?
What? That his name is George?
George Minkowski
No.
from the radio?
Why would that make sense?
But that's him?
Oh, yeah, it makes sense that it's him.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying the name made sense. I was like, no, I've never heard that name before in my life. I have no idea
It's
who
like
that is.
Polish.
Oh. No, I
Or
like
something.
I can't even comprehend like what to make sense of. It's not Penny's boat. I don't know who Naomi was
Right.
talking to. Like that
If
is
it's not Penny's boat, Who is it?
I know. Yeah.
Right.
Too big brain for me right now. I can't deal with that. I'm dealing with the fact that Jack was standing over Locke and pulled that trigger.
He
He
did.
was gonna kill him dead.
He was ready. And Locke even said, he was like, you're not going to pull that trigger any more than I was. And Jack said, ah,
Yeah.
don't. That's my friend, Jack.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So like I can't deal with
Horrific.
I can't deal with George yet.
Yeah, I get that. And they both have, never mind. And
Oh.
what about Ben asking Rousseau to get Alex out of there?
Sweet, precious, loved
Aw.
it.
Oh,
And I understand it's not his daughter; it's her daughter, and she has every right
yeah.
to hit him
But
right across
he
the
has
mouth.
also raised her for 16 years and is concerned for her safety in this
Exact-
moment.
yeah.
It was kind of like toxic co-parenting there for a minute, you know? And I
Yeah.
liked that.
Yeah, you punch him in the face. It's like, great idea. Don't
Yeah.
tell me what to do, though.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's a little bit how it felt.
And it was like kind of nice to see a little bit different side of Ben.
Yeah.
Being sweet to Alex.
Yeah.
Right? He doesn't do that very often.
He does
It
have a
always-
heart. He like has, theoretically.
Yeah, and it always
Allegedly.
seems like he has such a manipulative relationship with Alex. Didn't seem like in that moment he did. Like he genuinely does care about her.
He genuinely felt like, you need to get her out of here so she can be safe. And I don't care about anything else right now.
And Russo's been by herself for 16 years, so it's probably hard for her to understand any of that.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
I wrote down, Rose, girl, you nasty.
My note, Zoe laughed at.
This is not how I talk, but yeah, you nasty.
It is. Hang on.
You better give that boy his. That's basically what she was saying, right?
Well, I'm finding my note.
Shelby's note is spot on.
I'm screenshotting it so that you'll just have that one note.
I have to be honest. It was
And
really,
I want you to read it aloud.
it was really hard for me to read what I wrote. Oh, okay. Oh no, I'm not gonna read that. I'm not
You
gonna-
have to. It's
Um,
okay.
Oh, I don't know how to read this.
It's words.
Rose really said you better kiss Charlie's front side, by the way. Front parts. Wait, let me try again. Rose really said you better kiss Charlie's front parts, by the way.
Rose really said you better suck Charlie's dick, by the way. Is what the note actually said.
Do you know how that would have soundunded coming out of my mouth? No, I
It
can't. I
sounded
can't say that.
fine. She was like, you better
100%.
treat that boy good when he comes back. And Claire said, Rose. It was cute.
You go down on that guy all day.
Yeah,
As soon
there
as
you
he gets
go.
back is basically what she said.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's all I had was you nasty.
You nasty. Gosh.
I do like Hurley. Just basically like him saying he was free of his money.
Yeah. And excited to be free of his money.
Yeah, what a weird thing. Like, what a anti-establishment. Like, what a thing
Yeah.
that like
Well,
normal
it's also
people wouldn't.
cursed him.
Yeah, and just for him to be like, I'm gonna go home as a poor nobody,
Which is
a
what I've
normal, and
for a
be a
long
free
time.
man. I just thought like, ugh, Hurley is meant for so much more than this island or any of the money. He's just supposed to be just a really good dude all the time.
I love him.
I wrote down, I want to do a cannonball.
Yeah.
He didn't look where he jumped though. Like he just jumped off.
That
like
was how free he felt in that moment. How
but he
how
didn't know how
confident-
shallow the water
how
was.
confident.
I mean, you got to do some due diligence before you jump in and do a
The
cannonball.
island will protect him.
I agree.
Wow,
I
yeah.
agree. I think the
That's
island
how
would
like
protect
they're
him.
not dying from random insect stings and stuff. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
an infected tiny little cut. Like is how these people would actually die, but they're not dying of that because of the island.
Except for Nikki and Paolo.
Well, that was a more complicated sort of situation, and they were more seriously killed by being buried alive. And I think we should remember that. They were just paralyzed by the spiders.
I would love an episode where they just like walked by and they just like the graves were all messed up and they're like, huh, that's weird. And just kept going.
It's weird. What
Oh.
happened?
So I guess somebody tried to dig these up from the bottom. That's weird. And just kept going.
I had something that I was kind of waiting for you to ask, Anthony, and you haven't asked it.
I don't know how far down we are yet, though.
Okay. And I don't know if you're gonna ask.
Matthew Abaddon?
Matthew Abaddon?
Abaddon.
Lance Reddick.
Okay, is that not what? That's not what we're talking about.
No, but I do love him, and we would be happy to talk about Abaddon.
I wrote Sweet of Sawyer to try and talk to Hurley about Charlie's death.
I have a really sweet note about that. Again, I love their friendship. But Sawyer trying to give Hurley a listening ear. He's being so gentle with him. And he goes, holler if you need me. Growth.
You okay, Hugo?
Yeah, I love that he calls him Hugo.
Yeah.
And I love that stuck from when he wasn't allowed to use nicknames. And Hurley was like, you can either call me Hurley or you can call me by my actual first name, Hugo. And Sawyer was like, all right, Hugo. And he's called him Hugo ever since. I think that's cute.
Yeah. And I think it's a lot different than every other relationship that we've seen with Sawyer and a lot of other people, like even Saeed, like Saeed and Jack and Locke and Saeed.
Yeah.
Everybody earns respect in one really big moment.
Sawyer and Hurley have been earning respect with each other.
Little bitty moments along the way, and it seems a lot more genuine. It seems more important. It seems like deeper because
they're boys now.
They're boys.
They're besties now.
Sawyer
and
talks.
He's like, I know he was your buddy. You're his buddy too now.
Sawyer talks better to Hugo than anybody else. But everybody else, they're in the middle of a tiff, and they just do one big, giant gesture, and then, I respect you. No, Sawyer and Hurley, one by one. It's a stack system.
Yeah.
Disagree?
Sorry, I have a message from Kendall, the friend node that really distracted me. But yeah, no, I love their bond and the way that it grows over time, and the way that we've ended up here through seasons of hard work to get here.
All right, well, let me go through and see if I can find the question that you wanted to ask
You're
me.
not going to ask.
Who is Naomi's sister?
Who is Naomi's sister?
A person to be named at a later date is
Perhaps,
what I have so far.
Yeah,
no idea.
That makes sense.
Ana Lucia. No, she's gone. Yeah, no clue. All right, what's the question? I'm ready.
Somebody was looking a lot skinnier than they were in the last episode. By somebody, I mean Matthew Fox is Jack Shepherd.
Oh, is he?
He lost a ton of weight between season 3 and season 4, and I was expecting you to ask me about it.
No.
And the answer is that he did the greatest movie of all time, Speed Racer, between season 3 and season 4, and lost weight for that role.
I thought he looked super fit. No, I probably missed it because he had that big beard in the last episode.
He did have that big beard, but now he's a little wiry boy because he was busy playing Racer X in Speed Racer, which is what our next podcast is going to be about.
Okay, fine. I'm in.
The movie Speed Racer, and we're going to watch it every week, and we're going to talk about it again every week.
Different time.
Yeah, we're going to talk about a new aspect of it.
However many episodes of this show we do.
Yeah,
that's how many
Speed Racer episodes there are going to be. We're going to really take it apart.
He was wiry, and I will give him credit. He looked like he had a decent, basketball shot.
But he only got it to hoe.
Yeah, it was. It's always hard. Like we talked about, to watch people do a sports scene who've never done that before. His little shot looked good though. It really wasn't bad.
That's good. I never think about it because I don't know dick about sports, as we all know. So I never really think about that. But
yeah, his form wasn't bad.
Yeah,
he had one shot that hit halfway up the backboard. Where I thought, did you have a stroke halfway through? But no. Yeah. Other than that, it was fine.
I'll make sure to come to you if I ever have to do any sports stuff.
Yeah, we'll go through it. Yeah. We'll do some training.
Oh, gosh. Okay, what else?
I got Oh No, Poor Claire.
It tore me up. Her crying face is so good too. It really. Oh.
And they did such a good job, especially early when they had her talking to Sun. And Son was telling her what Charlie did to save, and she just felt you could see she was beaming with joy and pride that her Charlie did this for everyone. Yeah. You know what I mean? You could see how proud she was that her Charlie did this, and she could not wait to see him.
Oh.
And Oh,
He's
and
dead,
and
brother.
Hurley.
Oh,
That seemed very real.
it was.
Very real. Like, because if you've ever cried, like, whatever, I got some stuff
You
going
have
on.
to force the words out.
Yeah,
and
you literally have to swallow your breath just to be able to speak anything. And
Yeah.
it felt like he did all of that. Like,
oh yeah.
I have Hurley eat, no crumbs. It was so good.
And you can kind of tell when he's walking over there that he wants to say a bunch of stuff, but all he can get out when he gets there is he's dead.
He's dead. It's awful.
Damn.
It's awful.
Torn
It's
up.
awful. It's awful.
And he
you
found
gotta,
out about it right after that sick cannonball.
you gotta do it. You gotta do it to our sweet princess.
I know. Our sweet, perfect, innocent princess who's never done anything wrong.
And also, I love this little pivot with. I say little. It might be a big pivot with Hurley. He's straight up speaking his mind.
Mm-hmm.
He's being a boss. He's like, I'm not listening to you anymore. I'm done with that.
I love him going with Locke. And I honestly, even given, and I know you don't have this context yet, but even given the context of the rest of the season, I don't love that he apologizes for going with Locke. And I think maybe he does that just to kind of make up with Jack, because Jack is his friend and he does feel bad for abandoning Jack then, and he needs to convince Jack that they need to go back, and Jack's not there yet. But for him to go with Locke because Charlie's last moment, the last moment he was alive, was warning us that this may be bad news. I'm not going with you. Yeah!
The best. Go get him.
That's right.
Get him. And I kind of like the fact that I'm not listening to you. I'm listening to my friend.
Yeah.
You have been our leader. Have you been our friend?
Mm-hmm.
I have friends. I'm going to listen to them over you. And I feel like,
And my friend died to tell us.
and I hope it hurt Jack. Because I do think
Here's
he's
my
been
thing.
a good leader. He has been a good friend.
Here's my thing. I am pretty sure that speech from Hurley is how Jack finds out Charlie's dead. Because he's not over there
guess.
when Hurley tells Claire quietly, and the people around him, like Locke, kind of, you can see him over here and get sad about it. All this, when they're at the canoe, Saeed is not the point of that scene, but when Saeed finds out about Charlie, he's got his hands in his hair. We see Jack later mourning Charlie at the cockpit, which I really love, but Jack just tears out of there and starts hitting Locke. And then Locke is like, okay, we're splitting up. I'm going this way. You're going this way. Who's coming with me? And then Hurley stands up to be like, well, I'm going with Locke because Charlie died for this. And you can kind of look at Jack, and he's not doing a lot, but he's doing a little bit that really makes me think that that's how he finds out Charlie's dead, which is fucked.
It is. But I guess it literally didn't even register with me.
This was the first, I've watched this show lots of times. This is the first time I really thought about that. But
Because-
there's no moment with Jack beforehand where I think he could have been told by someone else.
Man, because as an audience, you already know that, Charlie knows that he's swimming to his death.
Yeah.
Jack doesn't know that.
No, and remember how torn the fuck up Jack was when he thought that Saeed and Jen and Bernard were dead. Charlie.
That's why he's
Charlie's one of the people he's in charge of too, and he doesn't find out until after the fact when it's part of the reason why his whole community is breaking up.
I did not. Did even.
Jack Shephard,
Yeah.
kind of the character.
Come
I know I
on.
shit on him, but
I guess they did set it up that way though, because he's
Yeah.
kind of looking at the plane, and Kate's just staring at him.
yeah.
So
And they talk about the time that they ran over there. And
Well, I guess
the smoke monster.
Charlie
in the
saved
first episode.
Jack.
Yeah, and Matt from Heroes
Yep.
was the pilot.
Yep.
Yeah,
Wow.
and they put him in the tree
Wow. That's crazy.
a billion years ago.
I guess because it's such common knowledge that we've known. I mean, literally 6 episodes ago, Desmond started saying, "You're gonna die, Charlie."
Yeah.
So it feels like we all know that. I just assumed
No,
Jack
I mean,
knew
they were
that.
kind of keeping it close to their chest, just between Desmond and
Oh,
Charlie.
no.
It seemed.
Wow. And Charlie was definitely an emotional center, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was the funny guy, but he also was kind of right in the middle of everything,
Yeah,
super important to everyone.
he had big, important emotional beats.
Oh no, that's awful. I just realized that. Didn't even dawn on me.
Sucks. Rip Charlie.
Rip Charlie.
Womp womp. Can't win them all. The next episode.
Wait, time out.
Oh, please.
So if there's the Oceanic 6, that means some people didn't make it off the island.
Yes. Keep going.
6 people made it off the island.
Yeah.
That's all I'm
Yes,
saying.
yes. This is what I
Okay.
was looking for when I was like, What do you think of the Oceanic 6? And you were like, Jacob's List. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, we can
But
talk
I mean,
about
I
that.
thought it was like implied that,
Yeah,
only
no.
6 people made it off, which means
that
that
is the only implication. Is
That's
that
what
the
I'm saying,
Oceanic
like-
6 are the 6 people who made it off the island in the flash forwards that we are watching.
oh
So-
my gosh, dude. Holy crap. I did such a bad job
No, it
of
was
like
fine.
processing
It
all
was-
that information.
You were spitting some serious shit. It was just like early.
Okay, but think about this. Like all of the people that I said,
Yeah.
what happened to Jin and Sun? Where's
Right.
Claire and
Who
Aaron?
is the Oceanic 6? The ones we know were Jack, Kate, and Hurley. Who are the other 3 of the Oceanic 6 that made it off? Is going to be what we find out in these next, however many episodes.
I guess I took my prediction, but I'm saying like Rose and Bernard. What happens to them? Jen and Son. I don't think Jen and Son are part of the 6. Saeed, you could talk me into like where's Michael and Walt? Are they part of the 6?
They already got off, didn't they? Well, as far as we know, they left on that little speedboat.
As far as we know.
Yeah,
As far as we know, but we don't know for sure.
that's true.
That would be the Oceanic 8 if they're just 2 additionals. They already made it back. Or they're the first 2 and then 4 more come back. All of them are the Oceanic 6.
Okay.
So that means we just need 1 more. Under that.
Sure. Who's the one more?
Locke's not leaving the island. Or no, Locke's not leaving the island. Saeed's leaving the island because he stayed with Jack. Saeed's trying to get off because he's got to get back. He's got to get back to
Gonna
Nadia.
find Nadia.
I mean, they keep kind of throwing her into flashbacks. She got 2 flashbacks and like one-off scenes in season 3.
That's true.
So
She's
Nadia's-
buying a house and getting saved from a mugging.
Yeah, so there's something about Saeed going back to find Nadia. There's no way you can just keep bringing that up without any context later. So Saeed's going back. Yeah, I'm just thinking about the people who didn't get off. Yeah. I'm trying to. Oh, no. This is hard. I think
Yeah.
this is hard emotionally because like, if Claire and Aaron got off the island, Jen and Son did not.
Because they're 2.
Jen and Son got off the island. Claire and Aaron did not.
Wow.
That's tough. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. Okay, maybe so I was just like,
I don't know what to say. This is so scary.
I'm just like the math is not mathing. Like all the people that I want to get off the island are not getting off. If there's only 6, it's not good. Oh no.
God. We know 3 of them. That's 1/2.
Fuck, the math is not mathing. All my folks can't get off the island. I gotta probably work on my phrasing there. Especially the
It
way
sounds
that
like a personal problem if all your folks can't get off.
the way that we started the episode. Man, I didn't even think about that.
Does Sun count as 1.5 if she's pregnant?
Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know what Jacob says. Or the island. Or Ben. Or whoever's in charge of the island. Richard Alpert.
Richard Alpert.
I mean,
Where are
Penny's still involved. What's happening to Desmond? Is Desmond getting
Sure.
off
Who could say?
the island? Is Desmond getting off the island?
Desmond's only getting off if he can find Penny again.
I have to. that's on me. I have to finish the sentence.
Oh, I love to laugh.
Oh gosh. But they're gonna stay on the island and survive, and then they're gonna come back and save them. The 6 are coming back to the island. For
That's
sure.
what Jack wants to do when he has a beard, and it's what Hurley wants to do when Jack doesn't have a beard.
Yeah, Jack's got a beard. He wants to get back to the island. Hurley's got a robe. He wants to get back to the
Yeah.
island.
And Jack's like, we're never going back. And then, however long later, long enough to grow a beard, he's like, Kate, we have to go back.
Yeah. Never say
So-
never, dude.
Never say never, dude. That was really good. I liked that one.
And we have a new character alert.
The little man who fell from the sky.
Little man.
My perfect princess is finally
Really?
here. Oh, I don't know. What
That's
happened.
exciting.
I love this character. This character is a favorite character actor of mine as well. Have you ever seen Twister?
Yeah, the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the science team in Twister?
Yeah.
It's like there's a bunch of folks there that he's in that. He's one of the little science men in that. And he is in the Black Phone. And he was in an arc on Hannibal. And he was in an arc on Justified. I'm trying to
Okay.
think of what else you might have seen him at. He's great. And he's here. And
He's here to stay
maybe.
because the last parachutist had like a 3-episode arc.
That's true. Maybe he will too.
You know, you got to be careful. I thought Naomi was
But
going to be
he's
super
we're
important.
about to have a bunch of new characters. And he is, in fact,
A bunch
that-
of new characters.
Yeah. That leads me into our next episode is going, and I'm going to tell you who the episode is centric about because it's going to mean nothing to you. Our next episode is season 4, episode 2, Confirmed Dead. And it is going to be centric as,
Michael.
I wish.
They got to do some sort of confirmation with that
It's
guy.
going to be the team.
The team.
The team. Yeah, the flashbacks are going to be about the team.
The team.
Yeah.
The team that Penny sent to the island.
It's not Penny's boat, brother.
Yeah, but she still made contact with the video image, so she could probably track that somehow. And she heard Desmond's name, so she's probably sending somebody in.
Right. Maybe that's the team. But it's the team, and that's who the episode's going to be about.
Penny's team. It's not Penny's boat, it's Penny's team.
Why would Penny's team not be on her boat?
Because they're in planes.
What
You
are
can-
you talking about, sister?
Well, she could still helicopter people in. That's how
Okay.
that's how other
they're
people got in.
helicoptering from the boat.
Oh.
People that are helicoptering in are helicoptering from the boat that's not Penny's.
Oh.
Like Naomi and this,
How
this
can
new
I know
little
that?
boy. Well,
It's a hell of a boat. It's a big boat.
yeah, I mean, where else would a helicopter come from? How far do you think a helicopter can fly? Not over the Pacific Ocean to a remote desert
I don't know.
island
I don't
from
know.
like LA or whatever.
I don't know how many islands are close
That's true. I
to
guess.
Jacob's Island. I have no clue.
It seems like if there were islands close, they'd be like, "Hey, let's try that one."
If you could see it from your little airport, you'd probably be like, yeah, we should go over there.
We should go see what
Check
that
it
one
out.
over
Yeah.
there is all about.
I feel like that's a good point.
There are 2 islands, but they're both the island,
Yeah,
kind of,
okay,
you know.
you got me there. You got me there. Okay.
Yeah.
So Naomi's team,
Naomi was on the team.
George's team.
George is on the team.
So his team,
He's on the team.
they're gone. Dunzo.
Who could say?
That's my guess. I mean, you asked, that's what I'm going with. Take us
I'm
home.
having fun. We're landing the plane before we all get too silly. This has been the beginning of the end, which is the first episode of season 4. Season 4 is the shortest season. We're going to be done with this in like 3 weeks, basically. Or not 3 weeks, 3 months, basically. 12 weeks. And the next one is Confirmed Dead next Monday about the team. I hope you'll join us. Thank you so much for listening. We love getting to talk to you guys about Lost every week, no matter how silly it gets. Thank you so much, and join us next week.
See ya.